How many people do you know that are unambitious? They just don't believe in themselves. And I'm not saying that in some corny way, some like Facebook post, believe in yourself type of way, but like genuinely, they just don't try in anything. They'll settle for a mediocre life and they never talk about taking a risk. And every single time they hear you talk about a new venture or a new idea that you have, the first thing they say is, and I quote, "Isn't that risky?" How many times have you heard that? How many times have you heard someone say, "Isn't that risky? Why would you start a business? That's risky. I'm gonna invest in index funds because those aren't risky. Don't start a business. That's super risky. Don't do that." Why do you think these people are like this? Maybe they're unmotivated. Maybe they smoke too much weed. But I think it's where they place themselves on the hierarchy of status, wealth, and success. When I was a young kid, I had a lot of limiting beliefs thrown on me. I think back then it was subconscious because back then they were just known as beliefs. But I was always known as the person that didn't get good grades, the person that never studied, always played video games, and was just lazy. I'd always call myself lazy, and people would always call me lazy. And this wasn't just in school, this was in my friend group. I mean, if we were talking like as a collective, if we were on some intellectual topic and I would say something, then it's almost like my answer was seen as lesser than anyone else's and that no one would actually take it seriously. Because who would listen to the guy with 34% in French class? He's going to be a dumbass. He doesn't know how to speak French. What an idiot. So this led to my brain putting a baseline called normal. What my normal was. What my normal was being the skinny guy who wasn't good with talking to girls, who wasn't smart, not that he wasn't just good in school, he just wasn't smart in general, and a troublemaker. I was all of these things. So I went through my entire life believing that. Subconsciously or consciously, I was believing that. And because of that, that resulted in the actions that I took. If I was stupid and I wasn't smart, then why would I study for a test? Why would I put my time into studying for a test when I'm naturally stupid? I'm not going to get a good grade on the test. Or at least that's what I thought. But by the end of high school, I started to break some of these limiting beliefs. I started putting on muscle. I went from 150 to 160 pounds, then 165, then 170. I never looked at myself as skinny again. That entire insecurity that controlled my life for so long, that everyone would always call me skinny, it was gone. It was completely obliterated. Like I'm a completely new person. Like I never associated with that. And now that limiting belief that I'm skinny and that I'm not strong, that's out the window. So I started doing that with other things. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna try my own car detailing business. And I made a bit of money. I wasn't super disciplined back then, but I found out that I could actually make money on my own time. And it didn't require any knowledge that I gained in school. It was just experience. Try something, and if it doesn't work, try it again. Now, before I get into an absolute rant that's going to piss me off, and I'm sure it's going to piss you off too, pause the video right now, click the top link in the description, and join my school community. It's completely free, and you can connect with a ton of like-minded entrepreneurs. People will refuse to believe this. They think that they are just throttled by some, like, not even like an imaginary force. Like, there's just nothing there. Like, that is them, and they cannot change. They just believe that for some reason they can't achieve anything. And it's not like they actively say this, they just don't try. Do you want to be someone that doesn't try? No. If you're watching this video, I guarantee that you're ambitious. You probably know people that are just so unambitious that they won't even try. But you want to know what they will do? Is they'll try to pull you down. They'll try to make fun of you for trying. Because of course, when you first start trying in anything, you're not going to be good at it. If you try playing ice hockey and your entire life you've never played ice hockey, you're going to look like an idiot. But you learn, you get better. And that's the whole point. But people don't understand that. They think that they're just throttled. They think their intelligence is throttled. And that some crazy feat like 10,000 a month on a business that they've started themselves, they believe that is impossible. when it's not. It is simply down to your beliefs in your mind. What you think determines what you believe is possible. What you believe is possible determines your actions. You're not going to do something if it's literally impossible. I'm not going to try to fly now because I know that's impossible. Like if I jump off my house and try to fly, it's not going to happen because that is impossible. Therefore, I won't jump off my house. If I think that starting a business that's going to make a lot of money is impossible, then I won't attempt it. Then I won't make that jump. I won't make that leap of faith because I don't believe in myself. So what you need to do, you need to actually believe in yourself. You need to visualize it. I'm going to go into a 3-step process of exactly how you visualize this. 3 steps. First step, visualizations. Second step, reminders. Third step, action. First, you need to visualize yourself achieving success. Now, first thing that comes to your mind right now is visualize yourself in Dubai in an apartment with a Lamborghini. That's not exactly what I mean. That's important, but what's more important is visualize your next goal. If you want success in the gym, visualize walking to the gym, literally, close your eyes, visualize yourself walking into the gym, saying hi to the receptionist, whatever, picking up the weights, sitting down, feeling good, feeling loose, stretching, and then start pumping out your sets. And having that visualization almost makes you placebo yourself into achieving success. And you can do this with business. Before a sales call, visualize yourself being confident on the call, relaxed and asking the right questions, and visualize yourself changing their life. Visualize yourself thinking that you're going to figure out the solution to one of their problems, give them the resources on the call, and then sign them as a client. Because you are visualizing yourself helping them, changing their life. The second step is reminders. To actually achieve success, you need to remind yourself of success in other things in your life. Even the smallest things. If you're dreading that you're never consistent, or if you're dreading that, I don't know, you can't get a good deep work session in, think about it. There's probably been one day where you've woken up at 5 a.m., woken up at 6 a.m. There's probably one successful sales call you've had. There might be one successful interaction with someone where it was natural and it was flowing well. Remind yourself of your success in the gym. How much have you bulked up? That if you have achieved success in the gym, you have been consistent at some point in your life. And remind yourself about that. And that reinforces the winning mentality. Because you're reminding yourself, wait, I am a winner. I've done this before, just in a different context. And the third step comes action. People think action comes first, and I think that's wrong. Because action without the right visualization will never lead to consistency. And the reason why this is because if you visualize yourself as a successful person, and you place yourself in the shoes of a successful person, that will move your baseline amount of work way up. Because your baseline is essentially, let's say you're sick one day. You're sick, you feel like crap. What is the minimum you do? Some people's minimum is playing 8 hours of video games and ordering junk food. Now, by visualizing yourself as a winner, you're moving your baseline to, let's say, 3 hours of deep work. That's massive. For your baseline, that is insane. And how this works on the flip side is if you don't visualize it, but you take the action, on a bad day that you have, you're not going to hold yourself to that same high standard. You're going to wake up, you're going to feel like crap, and you're not going to get the work done because you aren't that person that you visualize is successful. Whereas if you do visualize yourself as successful, it doesn't matter how you feel, you're going to get the work done because that's what a successful person would do who is on the road to making $10,000 a month. Think like a winner, remind yourself you're a winner, and act like a winner. And that is how you become a winner.